Hi, welcome to GhostPost. My name is Eric, and today we're going over Hawkeye. Hawkeye was recently released on Disney+. I think it was like November 24th or something like that, but 2 episodes have already come out and I just started watching it. And now before you go any further, there will be spoilers, so keep that in mind. Without further ado, let's just get into it. The whole show starts off with the introduction to Kate Bishop as a little girl, where she's kind of living through the whole events of what happened in the first Avengers movie. And she sees Hawkeye and inspired, I want to be bow and arrow girl. And then her dad dies. Anyways, moving on. Story keeps moving along and it shows off Clint's finally getting to spend some time with his family after all the events of all the superhero movies up to this point, which is a really nice change of pace. They even introduced the fact that Hawkeye has a hearing aid, and it's so funny whenever they made a comment, it's like, why do you wear that? And then it shows like a montage of explosions and explosions and explosions, and it's like, I just have to. But anyways, it kind of just shows that he wants to spend more time with his family. His kids are getting a little bit tired of not having him. And, you know, it's a sad story, but it's something that a lot of us can relate with sometimes whenever, you know, they have parents that are working whenever they prefer to be there for the holidays. Now it's in the future and everything like that. Kate Bishop's grown up and she's a bit of a troublemaker. So she finally comes back home and she gets the news, surprise, her mom's getting remarried after like over 10 years at this point. It's gotta be over 10 years. So she's pretty upset and everything like that because no one told her. It was just kind of a surprise to come home from the semester and he's gonna be your new stepdad. So she wasn't happy. So she's kind of just going around and doing the little schmoozing thing because it's like a rich person's party. And she stumbles upon a black market auction where they're selling the Ronin suits. You know, the Ronin suit where Hawkeye, whenever in the events of Infinity War, after he lost his family, he goes off and he kills a bunch of criminals and makes a bunch of enemies off of them. And everyone knows the Ronin suit and everyone hates the Ronin suit, or if you're bad, that Ronin suit. So explosions happen. This group of bad guys looking for a watch of some sort, and in an effort to conceal her identity, Kate gets the Ronin suit, puts it on, and then fights the bad guys, in which everyone proceeds to assume, oh no, it's the Ronin! And then Clint sees it on the news and Clint's, oh no. So now he has to go and clean up Kate Bishop's mess because she put on the Ronin suit and everyone thinks the Ronin's back, but Clint's the Ronin, so how are they gonna do it, you know? Now Clint has to protect her, find out what's going on, and he has to be home in 6 days for Christmas. So it's basically Jingle all the way, except all the superheroes are real and there's no Santa Claus cartel. Yet. So it's been really interesting so far. I'm really interested in the stepdad's role because, you know, he ended up stealing the Ronin sword, but I'm more interested in the mom's role because I don't know if you've noticed this, but she's kind of shady in the background, always watching kind of thing, but she's always wearing red. I don't know if that's like some kind of sign or if that's like a red herring, like a literal red herring, or is that a reverse red herring? Is that even a thing? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure she's the evil one. I don't know how yet, but just think about it. She's the head of a security company where they can apparently track somebody's phone just with a phone number. She gets information all the time. She has access to a ton of money. And then that old guy that was threatening her earlier in the story was like, I have powerful friends too. Or something like that. So I'm pretty convinced that she's the bad guy, but we're gonna see how it turns out. I have no idea. The LARPing scene was pretty funny too. Whenever somebody stole the stolen Ronin suit after, you know, Kate's apartment gets on fire, and they take it to a LARPing event. So Clint goes to the LARPing events and everything like that, and it's just so funny because it's literally people playing a role about playing a role. It's basically Tropic Thunder all over again, except no Robert Downey Jr. He's dead now. Apart from that, Clint is Clint. I always like seeing more character development from him, and the new girl's a little bit cringy, but I mean, that's how it is whenever you meet your heroes for the first time. Let's not even get into whenever I first met the Green Power Ranger because that was rough. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to have some discussions with y'all. And with that being said, this has been GhostPost. My name is Eric. Please follow me. I'm desperate. And that's the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Bye.